I have two ideas at receiver that I want to run past you.
Okay.
The first one I think is not as realistic, not because the Bills can't afford him, but because it's coming from another AFC team right now that is in first place, and I'm not sure a team in first place would want to trade a player to another team within the conference that is going to be competing against you, but A.D. Mitchell. A player that I think come draft time, there were a lot of conversations around would he be a good fit for the Bills. Ended up falling to the second round, gets drafted by Indianapolis, and right now has kind of fallen out of favor in the pecking order. Alec Pierce, who I think is a pretty good player, has really solidified himself as like their go-to deep threat guy. So A.D. Mitchell on the bench, that's a player I think that could come in here and immediately give them the spark they're looking at as a boundary down the field route runner. I think he'd immediately walk off the bus, be your best route runner, and be a guy that can get down the field. So A.D. Mitchell is a buy low, probably not giving up more than a fourth, and could be a guy that could help you and would fill a role, I think. The other guy that I've really kind of thought about since day one is Rasheed Shaheed. Because, again, the same sort of skill set. I think it's the thing they don't have offensively. But I think there's more to Shaheed than just a go down the field and run in a straight line. I think if you swapped out Rasheed Shaheed straight up for Keon Coleman in the lineup, that you'd have a far more dynamic boundary receiver that you could lean on for more than just 3 routes in the course of a game. So those are two names that I've really kind of thought about the most at wide receiver. I'm sure there are lots of other names people are dreaming about. I don't think Chris Olave is going to get traded. I don't know what, Jerry Jeudy, I just think the contract's too much in Cleveland to really do anything about that. There are other names.